Till now, we have learned how to iterate over a string or over a list. Now, we will learn how to iterate over a dictionary. So, first of all, we will create a dictionary for that and we will see how we can iterate. So, I am taking a data, class data. So, this is about some class of students and which is having some result data or some data there. So, it will talk about the age of any student. So first one student is Sam and his age is 24. In the similar way, we can have another student and whose name and age will be name is Rob and age is 25. So dictionary store the value in the pattern of key value. So there is a third student and that third student is Jack, which is having the age 26. Fourth one has the name Connor and age is 24. In the similar way, there is a fifth one student which has the name Trump and age is 27. So all four are prepared. We should change the name in capital. So this is the dictionary. Now these values are list. So if you just print this, what are these values? These are list inside a dictionary. So if I want to print this, how it will appear? See, it will appear in the form of key and value. And these values name are strings basically. So let's see how we loop through a dictionary. Looping through dictionaries is something different. So you have two values, a key and value here in any dictionary. The best way to iterate through dictionaries is the following. For key, value, val is for value. So for key val in class data dot items. So this is the best way to iterate through a dictionary for any dictionary. So if I will do print key, it will print in this way. You can iterate through the keys of dictionaries too. So if you want to iterate through a keys of a dictionary, what we will do? We will do here for key in student and you have to do print key only. So you have to remember what dot items dot keys dot key. Key, yes, it's wrong. We have to mention it class data. So I'm run through. Oh, class underscore data. You can see these are the key 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the dictionary here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In a similar way, you can iterate over through a values. So there is you can iterate through a value. For value in class underscore data dot values print value. So this is how you will iterate. Now, if I want to generate range of values by range function, generate range of values, it can be done by range function. So if I will do range, so this is telling I want to all the integer number between 1 and 5. So this is basically generating a range of items. So if I want to create the list from it, what I will do, this is a range function. Range function will generate any items between two given range. So I have mentioned here 1 and 5. So it will generate the values between 1 and 5. But if I want a list from this, so you will get a list of a number 1 to 5 again. So range is giving you an iterable object. But in order to physically access those kind of, you just need to casted a list, a tuple or a set. Here we just casted a list and we can loop through the list. But we can also loop through their range itself. So what it will be the for I in range 1 comma 5, we will just do print I. So this is how we can iterate over range function. For printing all of these values in one line, we already familiar with it, what we have done in last time. For printing all the values in, we have used AND in print command. So here also we will use AND print I and so this is how it works. It gives number from, it can also give you number from 1 to 100. So this is, there is also another thing that you can do, you can have different values, like I am having 1 to 4. So for that different values in range function, what you need to do here, shift for different values for different not values variations in range. What we will do, print list range. It will give number from 1 to 100 with the step size of 2, like 1, then 3, then 5, then 7, up to 100 with step size of 2. So if we mention like this, print 100 to 100, this will tell the data range from 1 point to this one. But if we mention step size, we have to mention here. So let's run it. You can see 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 55, 57 up to 99. So this will print different variations of range. We can add a step size here 5. So then you can see there will difference in output. See. So it gives number from 1 to 100 with different step size. We can even give number step size in -2. So print list range. So what it will give is -2. It will give a reverse sequence of numbers from 100 to 1 with a step size of -2. So 100, 98 in this way. It's giving the number in minus way. I hope you got the point. So far, we have introduced while and for loop. We have seen examples of how we can iterate through lists, dictionaries, and eventually range function. So these are some basic points you need to remember here. You need to be familiar with say that how we can use data driven. So for loop is data driven, which is highly successful for viewing the data in different way. So if you want to see the data in different range, you want to iterate through for loop, while loop. So I hope you can do it now. And this is all about different type of loops from my side: range function, while loop, for loop, and iteration. So please like and subscribe my channel if you are not done yet. Thank you for watching my video. Thank you so much.